Hello and welcome back to WEC Icons. My name's Alexa and I will be your guide today as we talk through this absolutely incredible and iconic piece of machinery, the Porsche 911 LMGT3. It's currently in the pink Iron Dames livery, the number 85, and actually you can spot these LMGT3 cars out on track as they will have a green number sticker on the side, and of course they're derived from their road car partners. This car is run by Manthey Racing and we're going to speak to somebody from Manthey so that you know everything you need to know about this incredible car. Patrick, welcome to WEC Icons. First and foremost, can you introduce yourself for me and what is it you actually do?
Yeah, my name is Patrick Arkenau. I'm the Division Manager Racing at Manthey, so I'm responsible for everything we do in terms of running colored cars in circles, hopefully very fast and successful. Yeah, but this is my main job, so I'm responsible for all the efforts we do in all the championships like DTM, WEC, NLS, all this kind of stuff.
So you must know this piece of machinery quite well then.
Yeah, actually, it's okay.
Can you introduce me to the car?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's the Porsche 911 GT3R in its latest spec. It's the 992 spec of the car. It was introduced to the racing world in 2023 as the general GT3 car, and it became an LMGT3 car with the initial LMGT3 season in WEC in 2024.
All right, let's get into the car specs now. Talk me through the factory specs of it. We're talking engine size, transmission, weight, power.
Yeah, we start with the most interesting thing.
Let's go.
For most of it. It's a 4.2 six-cylinder engine. It's in a typical Porsche Boxer configuration. We have a 6-speed sequential gearbox. It will, the gear shift is done with pedals on the steering wheel. In general, we have, which is quite specific to the car, we have the fuel tank in the front. Like most other cars in GT, they have the fuel tank right behind the driver in the middle of the car, but as we still have the classical 911 engine layout with a rear-engined car and the gearbox in front of it, we don't have any space for the fuel tank, so we have the fuel tank in the front of the car, which can be quite an advantage. It's a disadvantage in terms of ride height a little bit, because the actual fuel level has a significant influence on the front ride height, and the car is quite aero-sensitive, but it also helps to balance out the effects of the weight of the fuel itself with the aero. So it's quite nice to have it there. It's special, like I already said, but we're quite happy with it. And that's basically it for now.
Okay, how about, let's walk around the car a little bit. Can you show me some of the aero choices on this car in particular?
Yeah, exactly. So in WEC, we only have one AAD, so adjustable aerodynamical device, which is the rear wing.
Is it adjustable with this?
Yes, exactly.
Presumably?
You have the holes here, and it goes from P6 to P13. It is limited in BOP with a choice for some racetracks. For sure, different racetracks have a different demand. If we think of Le Mans, it's a classical downforce track. You want to be fast on the straights. You trim the rear wing to the minimum, which you're allowed to, or which you can. And then the other tracks where you need more downforce, where tire degradation is more of a factor. And then you just run more downforce, more rear wing. You balance it with the general ride height of the car to make sure you're still in the correct aero balance, but this is how we generally do it.
Okay, and some other things I'm interested about. What is it that makes this car look like a Porsche to you? Yeah,
first of all, the general shape of the car. So the general shape, if you look to this car from the side, you will always see that it looks like a 911, looks like a Porsche 911, the general shape of the car, which is also one factor with the rear engine concept. So you have the engine in the rear and in front the gearbox, and then you have the driver's seat. So this always makes the general shape of the car look like a classical 911. Also the fuel tank in the front, like we already said, as we have the space under the hood to do it, which is a classical 911 concept. It's a look and it's genes, so this is still a 911, but everything else is quite modified to fit to the GT3 class.
When we are looking at this car, I've seen you guys in the pit stops, right? The way you can change front wings, rear parts is unbelievably quick. How is that designed to make it easy for you?
Yeah, this has been from Porsche in the design process very, very early to be able to exchange parts very quickly. So there's a quick exchange concept on many of the parts, like on the front bumper, the front splitter. We have it on the rear. I just come to your
side.
Is that what exactly, those ones. They're on both sides, and then you can replace. There's one more in the wheel arch, and then you can, it's hard to
She's
see it.
hidden.
Yeah, exactly. But then you can replace the whole unit, including the rear bumper and the rear diffuser.
Right, I'm going to come back around here because what I want you to do, can you grab the steering wheel out of the car for me and
Yes,
we'll have a
absolutely, absolutely.
look? And talk me through it.
Here we go. So we start at the back.
Yep.
We have the upshift pedal, the downshift pedal, and we have those, we call them clutch pedals. So we use them to get the car going, to take off. The car does not have a clutch pedal like normal cars. It has a normal clutch, but it's operated by hydraulic system. So what you do is you just, if you want to go, you just request to go. You're in first gear, you're on the brakes, you just request it with one pedal. You step on the accelerator pedal and you just get going, and the clutch automatically releases and the car gets going. If you just pull both of them, you can open the clutch for situations like you have to do a pushback or pullback or whatever. And we have two buttons for the indicators.
Ah, that's what these are.
Yeah, they are the indicators.
Okay, and then on the front?
On the front, we have 4 rotaries. So we have the traction control. We have a function switch where we can do different stuff like the power controller settings, which is something very unique to WEC, with the torque sensors, where you have different settings and you can just say, okay, I want to do something on the power controller 0. And then we have the F- and F+. So those then together with the rotary just go through it, or same with the AC, less or more, and then just acknowledges with the OK button. And last but not least, on the rotary side, we have the ABS. So we have multiple ABS positions, which have different balance impact, different level of intervention. So depending on the car balance, depending on how big the tire degradation is, we can do stuff and the driver can change it. For sure, he gets some advice from us, and yeah, we will let him know what he has to do. Then we have the buttons. We have the high beam, easy to just flash. Then we have the radio button to talk to the team, to the engineer. The crank button, which you can actually use to start the car. So you can start the car on the steering wheel. The reverse to, and go into the reverse gear. The pit speed limiter button, a joker button used for secret stuff. The full course yellow button for the full course yellow speed. Drinking button to activate the drinking pump to get some kind of refreshment. And the function plus, which we already talked about. Yeah, and that's it.
Okay, immediately I obviously have to ask you about the joker button. Are you going to tell me anything?
No, I cannot. It's secret. I cannot.
Oh,
no.
Fine. I'm sorry. I tried. Yeah. Genuinely, finally now, this has been so good to talk to you about this, but I want to know, what is your favourite part of this car?
The crew.
Ah! You have got a great crew, haven't you?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I like the car. It's a very, very good racing car, but the car would be nothing without our crew, without our mechanics, engineers and drivers. So for me, they are the real heroes. They make the car quick. The car itself is a great car. We love the car, we love the product, but it would be nothing without our crew.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Patrick. It's been amazing to meet you.
Thank you.
Come on, let's go.